never letting go.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Miss V here. How y'all doing today? I am here participating in the Testimony Tuesday challenge that I issued a week ago. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone who commented saying that they would be glad to share their testimony to help someone else. I was very happy to see that so many people were interested. Of course, I told you that tips by Miss J inspired me to do the challenge, but of course, you know, I pray about everything. So after I prayed about it, I got a revelation that I should do it. And so once I started seeing all the comments, I was like, yes, yeah, we need to do something positive. Because like I said in my invitation video, we show there's so many things shown on these platforms. We need to be spreading the word of God for those of us who believe in God. So I just want to say thank you in advance to the participants. And don't feel like you're telling your business. You helping somebody. We all going through something. It's just, you know, God uses certain ones of us in different ways. And so I don't feel, after I finish a video, I don't feel like, ooh, I done told them all my business. No. You know, because some things, you know, I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to go to the grave with. But the things that he put on my heart to talk about to help someone, I'm going to talk about. So if I feel like I got a testimony that will help somebody, I'm going to help somebody. Because I wish I could have heard some certain people's testimony, but you know, when I was younger, that way I wouldn't have had to go through some of the things I went through. But then again, I was supposed to go through the things I went through to be the person I am today. So with all that out the way, I'm going to go ahead and get into, I know y'all read the title, I got married for the wrong reason. So I'm going to go ahead and piggyback off the thumbnail. I got married for the wrong reason the first time. This is my second marriage right here. So first I'm going to talk with my the second marriage. So I am 46 years old. The first time I got married, I was 20 years old. Fresh out of high school. Working at Burger King. Then I later went to the nursing home. But anyway, I was a teenage mother, so I already had a daughter. She was 3 years old when I met my first husband. Okay. Growing up, I don't know if y'all had the same kind of upbringing I had, but growing up, you know, as a teenage mother back then, you know, it really was shameful. But I was not going to have an abortion or anything, so I went ahead and had my baby at 15 years old. Yes, 15. Being disobedient. Sneaking out the house while my mama was at work. It caught up with me. Okay, I take responsibility for that. I did it. It was shameful. But the worst thing my mother said was, I'm disappointed in you. Woo. I think I would have rather for her to say anything else. So when somebody say they disappointed in you, that means they thought better of you. So anyway, got through that a little bit. I was 15 years old. The Lord blessed me to go ahead and finish high school. So high school, we had a senior, my friend, Sandra, hey Sandra, had a senior, what you call it? When you skip senior day, and she had a party at her house. And I think did I meet him at that party? No, I think I invited him to the party. I had already met him before. Then my sister introduced me to him. So anyway, this guy I was talking to, so we dated, whatever, fresh out of high school. We dated. I graduated when I was 17, so we dated for like 1, 2, so of course 3 years. And then we ended up moving in together when I was 19. Because I come from a large family. It's 11 of us. 6 girls and 5 boys. Yes, I said 11. So my mother's house was crowded. Even though all 11 of us was not living in the same house at the same time, it was still too many grown people in the house, put it like that. Okay. I'm telling y'all this for a reason. So my boyfriend and I, we end up moving in together. Okay, let me back up. So after I got pregnant or whatever, me and the baby father, you know, we didn't do good. We weren't no couple. We didn't stay together or anything like that. So my first husband is not my oldest daughter's father. Okay, got that out the way. And so, you know, growing up, you know, you got the little side eyes or whatever. You know, having a child at a young age, did all that. Okay. So as I matured a little bit, you know, I had like my mother and different women in the neighborhood. You know, back then, the community really raised you. You know, they disciplined you and wasn't nothing said. So I had this lady that I used to look up to, and she always told me, she said, baby, you made a mistake. That baby is a blessing, but the way you got it is not the blessing. So I understood that. So she said that just the next time if you decide you want a baby, make sure you're married first. Okay, so I remember her saying that. Didn't tell me how to get married, to pray for no husband, nothing. She just said, make sure you're married first. Okay. So I went on, me and my boyfriend dated or whatever. We moved in together. And so we got to a point where I was liking somebody else, but I was still staying with him. And he knew I was liking somebody else. I'm not justifying it. I'm just telling y'all the story. So it came to a point where he was tired. I guess I was slipping out, doing what I was doing, you know, with the other person. And he gave me an ultimatum. He said, we either get married or you got to move back home. Okay, I'm thinking, dog, I sure don't want to move back home. And the guy I'm talking to, he live with his mama, so I can't live with him. So guess I go and marry this dude. At least he with me, you know, and I got a child. That's how I'm thinking as a 19-20-year-old. So I went on marrying him September 25th, 1992, I remember. We got married. Man, I was miserable. I didn't want to marry that dude no more than Donald Trump want to stop tweeting. I did not want to marry that dude. So anyway, I married him. Went on and married him. Tried to make the best out of it. Just show you how you get your stuff back that you've been did to other folks. Got married, so stopped talking to the other dude eventually. And tried to concentrate on my marriage. Since I was already married, I was thinking I might well go and try to make this work. And so, soon as I got myself together and decided I was going to stop tipping out or whatever you doing, whatever you call it. How about my husband started acting a fool? He started going out. See how you get that stuff back? So, I had to endure it. Well, I felt like I had to endure it. I know I didn't have to endure it. I know I had a choice, y'all. Calm down. Don't type that message yet. Don't type it. Hold on. Listen to the whole story before you start typing. Okay. So I stayed married. He going one way, I'm going the other. But at this point, I decided I wasn't going to do it, you know, do what I was doing anymore. I'm not going to say what I was doing because I know my granddaughter be watching this video. Anyway, y'all know, y'all grown. So he started staying out, going to the club, doing whatever he was doing. And so I started, you know how you tell yourself you don't care. He do what he want to do as long as he pay these bills. You know that stupid stuff we say, knowing that we care. Some of y'all have said it before. Okay, so I had that mentality in my head. I had to do whatever I had to do to cope. Okay, so that went on for years and years. Okay, so I got married when I was 20. So long story short, for 8.5 years I was miserable. The 6 months that I wasn't miserable, that was just the time that I actually grew up and realized that, you know, I couldn't be doing the things I was doing. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna say that was the 6 months. So 8.5 years I was miserable. I just went through the motions. So anyway, 1995 I ended up pregnant. So okay, I did like the lady said. She said if you have another baby, be married. So I was married, so I thought I was doing something. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I had the first baby. The baby father, you know, he bossed up, but he didn't really spend no time with like a father should. He did a little bit. You know, he was young too. So I was thinking to myself, all right, I got me a husband this time when I have a baby. All right, had the baby. July 25th, 1995. Had her on my due date. Had the baby. Just expecting things to be different, you know, because I'm married now. Because that's what the lady told me to do, get married. Baby, this man didn't bit more help me than what I want to say. He didn't help me no more than the devil helped some of us. So I'm thinking to myself, now when the part gonna come where he help me? She said get married. Baby, I was getting up. I was doing everything. This man, he's still in the streets at this time now. Don't forget, just because I'm pregnant, he ain't stopped going. He's still going. So I'm thinking, I just stay here. I just got to endure. You know, you reap what you sow. I got to stay here and just deal with it. So I stayed there and dealt with it. Baby turned 1 year old. 1996. Baby turned 2 years old. 1997. He ain't doing no better. Still married. Still thinking about what the lady said. I got to write this down. Hold on. So I can tell y'all just right. I got married in, when I say I got married? 1992. Stayed married to 2003. I think that's what it was. Didn't I tell y'all 10 years? 9 years. No. 2001. 10 years. I mean 9 years. Okay. 1995 I had the baby. Turned 1 year old. 1996 she turned 2. 1997 she 3. Okay. Tell you how bad he was going. The baby was walking. My little girl was walking. Had been walking about 6 months. He come running in there telling me, she walking. Me and my older daughter look like, man, she been walking. What you talking about? That's how bad it was. So anyway, let's go and get to past this so we can get to test the true testimony. Okay, so 1997, I decided to leave him because I was like, I'm miserable. And I wasn't really talking to nobody, telling nobody my business, so I couldn't get no advice from nobody. So I just called my sisters and things and told them I was getting ready to move out and I need them to help me. I said, y'all can even come to the jail and bring me some, I don't even smoke cigarettes, but bring me some cigarettes or y'all can come over here and help me move this stuff. So they came and helped me, the ones that could. Okay, moved out in 1997. Got my own apartment. Okay. Let me go back. My husband was paying all the bills. I was working at a nursing home. I paid like the land payment. Because we had bought a mobile home. Or what they call what you call it? It's the 3 pieces of the mobile home. A big old mobile home. We had bought some land. So I was paying the land payment. He was paying all the other bills. And I just bought groceries and stuff to clean the house with. Stuff like that and our clothes. So I'm thinking the whole time I'm married, you know, I ain't got to pay no bills. I got a good husband. I ain't got to pay no bills. So the whole time I'm married, I didn't have to pay no bill, but at the same time, I didn't know how to pay no bill because he was going to pay the bills and he was paying the bill. So, when it was time for me to move out, I didn't know anything about paying bills. I had to find out the place, go get water, cut on, lights, stuff like that. So, you know, I said that to say it's not good. I felt like there was a handicap, me allowing him to pay all the bills and me not having sense enough to know that I need to be saving this money. Being that I don't have to pay no bills, I need to be saving some money. Because you may have to, your life might change one day. No, I wasn't saving no money. I was spending money. I was just buying stuff, bragging, telling me I ain't got to pay no bills. You know, because I ain't know no better. I'm 20-some years old. I thought that was the thing to do. Man, pay all the bills and you don't do nothing. Okay. You don't do nothing for finances. Okay, so I thought I was doing something. Until it came time for me to try to move out. So I tried to move out. They said, you ain't got no credit. I said, credit? I'm thinking to myself, ain't nobody told me nothing about no credit. Parent didn't teach me nothing about credit. So the lady, I went to a furniture store, tried to give me some furniture. Give me no credit. So she gave me a chance. When I asked that question, she let me get a little living room suite. So I paid like $70 a month or whatever on it. Okay, so got my little apartment. Husband. After he got through running around, I guess it took him a minute to realize I was gone, because I ain't tell him I was gone. I just left. I was saying that much run he doing, he don't care if I leave anyway. So anyway, long story short, he came back over there and sweet talked me. I went back. I went back 2 or 3 times before I actually divorced him in 2001. Okay, we got all that out the way. So that's from my age of 20, I'm just going to say 20 to 29. I was married in my 20s. That's when I should have been dating or whatever. Okay, 30s. I'm by myself, just me and my 2 daughters. So I'm focusing on working, you know, building my credit up and keeping us a nice place to stay. Learn how to pay my bill and manage my money. So in my 30s, I'm mainly focused on them. Then later, every now and then, I date every now and then. But I was like, I ain't like it. Because I was so used to being married, just being one person, even though I started out not being one person. Y'all. Anyway, so I made up in my mind, when I do get another relationship, serious relationship, I want to be happily married. I want to experience being happily married. I guess being that I was in a marriage that wasn't happy. So, dated in my 30s, from 30 to 40. 10 years. Dating, single, doing the little thing. Do whatever you do when you date. Okay. Got tired of it. So, when I was around about 38 years old, I'm still going to church. I know about God. I don't have a relationship at this point. I don't say I have a relationship. I'm just doing the religious thing. Going to church on Sunday, listen to the preacher, read the Bible while he got the Bible open, close the Bible, go home, and do the same thing I was doing before I went to church. Like a lot of people doing now. So that's why I don't judge. I meet people where they are because I know I done been in those situations before. Okay. So, at some point, I started realizing I need a relationship with God. More than just going to church and going to Bible study and going to Sunday school. I had to really try to live the life that Christ would want me to live. So, I remember when I was working at a nursing home, this elderly lady, not old, sorry. This elderly lady told me, me and her were just talking. You know, you just be talking to the little elderly, painting their fingernails, and, you know, you kind of know which one's wise and which one's got Alzheimer's, you know, stuff like that. She said, baby, if you ever... I was telling her, she would ask me, was I married? I told her I have been married, but I would like to get married again. She said, baby, the next time you get married, pray for your husband. I said, what you mean pray for? She said, whatever type, she said, God will give you the desires of your heart. I did read that scripture, but you got to keep reading. Only if it's within his will, what will he has for your life. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I want a husband, so I know this within his will, because he don't want me out here fornicating. And plus I remember what Paul said, better to marry than to burn. Okay, I remember all that. Okay, so she said, what you do, baby, you get you a piece of paper. She said, you write down all the qualities you want in a man. And you put that paper in your favorite scripture in the Bible. And she said, you just leave it there. So, when I got mature enough to know that I really wanted to, was ready for a husband, at least in my mind, I thought I was ready at the time. I did that. But y'all know what? Us women, we always say we know what we want. How many times have y'all heard somebody say, I just want me a good man? What is a good man, y'all? What is your definition of a good man? I mean, you can't just say, God, just send me a good man. Well, these are my opinions. Y'all may have a different experience. I don't feel like I could have just wrote down, God, send me a good man. I feel like I am close. I am mature enough to write down the characteristics that I would want in a man. So that's what I did. But you know what? When I went to write that paper, I was just like everybody else. I would think to myself, I want a good man. And then sometimes, now, what is a good man? You just ask somebody that, what is a good man? So what I did was, a thought came to me. A thought said, well, if you don't know what you want, why don't you start out just writing down what you don't want? That's what I did. I wrote down all the qualities in a man that I did not want. And I wrote them down. And then, if it was a, what you call it? An anonym or something, the opposite of that, I put that on the paper. Like, for instance, I know I didn't want, I was comparing this to my previous marriage, because that's all I knew. I know I didn't want another man that did not communicate, so I wrote down on the paper, I wanted a man that communicates. And my first husband was not family oriented. You know, me and my daughter were doing everything ourselves. I knew I didn't want a man that was not family oriented, so I put family oriented. Y'all follow me now? So that's how I started the list, but those weren't the first qualities. I'm going to give you my number, I wrote them down so I can make sure I help somebody. I'm going to tell you my 5 number one qualities I put on the paper. I'm telling y'all now, I had about 30. I had about 30 things on the paper. I really did. I'm going to tell you, number one thing I wanted in a man. I wanted me a God-fearing man. God-fearing. Not just going to church on Sunday. That's not what I want. I want a God-fearing man. And a God-fearing man is a deeply respectful, or he's deeply respectful and fearful of God. And if you're fearful of God, you're going to do what's right. And it also, I found another definition that said he's religious and behaves according to the moral rules of their religion. Well, anyway, I wanted a God-fearing man because I wanted a man that I knew was going to head the house and have God as the head of his life. And also, you need a God-fearing man so that when he get in these different situations, he will make the right decision. That's why I want a God-fearing man. I just don't want no man that just go to church on Sunday, then close the Bible up, and then get home and call you out your name. You know what I'm saying? I want a God-fearing man. He gonna be in line. He's gonna use his morals at all times. Of course, he's flawless. I mean, he has flaws. Not flawless, but he has flaws. He's gonna mess up too. But that's what I pray for, a God-fearing man. Got that one out, number one. Oh, let me go back up. I don't think like, if y'all watch my video, y'all know, I don't think like most women. And I'm very honest. So I was very honest when I talked to God. First of all, when I first wrote the letter to God, I knew that I did not want to be one of these women that was celibate. I wasn't going to do the celibacy thing because that's not something that I wanted to do. So I wasn't even going to waste God's time with it. So that's the main reason why I prayed for a husband. Okay. Get that out the way. Because I know I do have some people that are. And I commend you for that. But that's not for me. So the second thing I wanted in a man, I wanted a financially stable man. Now when I say financially stable, it does not mean you have a credit score of 950 and $400 million in the bank. Financially stable to me means you have a good work ethic and you know how to manage your money and you know how to prioritize when it's time to spend your money, and you know how to save money. When I say that's my definition of financially stable. You can, you can be working at McDonald's, but my question gonna be to you, what are your plans for the future? Now, if you say to own McDonald's one day, then you got my attention. But if you say, well, I'm probably just gonna be in McDonald's the rest of my life, then I'm gonna have to delete your number out of my phone because you don't have any goals. Not saying that working at McDonald's is bad, but I'm just saying at my age, I'm 40. I don't need no man working at McDonald's. You could be working at McDonald's, but be optimistic about your future. Put it like that. That's number 2. Number 3, I got 2 kids. I did not want a man at this age that wanted any more kids. That was going to be a deal breaker for me, I promise you. My husband will tell you a story. When we do our Q&A and our story time, he'll tell you. And number 4, I already told you, I wanted a man that had good communication skills that will talk to you. I had to have that. And number 5, he has to be family oriented. So God-fearing, financially stable, does not want kids, good communication skills, and family oriented. You notice I did not say during the financially stable, a man that has a lot of money. That's not what I was looking for. Because you have to be careful when you say you want a man with a lot of money, or do you want the man to be generous with the money, or you just want a man with a lot of money? So be careful. Your life is in the power of your tongue. Read the Bible. As I learned, I said, oh, that's why that happened, because I said such and such. So I actually said exactly what I wanted. But I'm not going to go into the other characteristics. Just know, I'll tell you at the end of this testimony what's going on. Okay, so I did that. I was about 38 years old. 38. I remember. I tried to find the paper. It's in one of my other Bibles, but I can't find it right now. But I know what I prayed for. So anyway, so I put all those characteristics on paper like the elderly lady told me. And I